Talk to me. Played the horn of the Lord and served other gods. Remember the days of old, we the lost tribes. They don't believe the Bible, they say a white man wrote it, but still celebrate them holidays from white men, don't they? Like Christmas and Thanksgiving appetites. I don't even see my closest family half the time. Going out ain't an option, I won't compromise. I got integrity and more heart than Valentine. I retweeted a book they sell on Amazon, owned by the same folks that told them to apologize. Remember slaves couldn't read, wasn't allowed, so it's meaning when I tell you I'm black and I'm proud. Murdered us with your sword, that's how we learned religion. Community standards violate my First Amendment. Discontinue from my heritage under these bastards. Life a bitch, they make up lies and give you public lashes. I understand they confused by who the devil is. Why my people get so mad when I tell them this? Valley of dry bones, my niggas skeletons. It's hectic out there, hope you checking on your relatives. Brotherhood, that's what my weapon is, and I never let these crackers take it from me. Real talk, you probably never heard this all of your life. Be careful, cause that thing you love, it'll cost you your life. Long as we got each other, my nigga. Cause we build this shit on brotherhood. Long as we got each other, my nigga.
Yeah.
We build this shit
nigga, I done lost family, I done lost friends. Day one, niggas thought was riding to the end. Still showed up, put in that work. Hide behind a smile while I'm walking with this hearse. Some nights I felt alone, most nights I felt cold. Some nights I drove around, I ain't wanna go home. Nigga, I ain't never been, nah, I ain't never fold. Follow orders like a soldier doing what I'm told. Even when the council wasn't making any sense, I ain't never doubted, I just put it to the test. Days I was fucked up and down to my last cent. Reaching in my pockets, only coming up with lint. I'm talking even on the days that I couldn't pay my rent. I put it down for my brothers, ain't spared no expense. If I ever got bent, caused an offense, please forgive you, brother, Lord, that ain't what I meant. See that brotherhood a weapon, fight against deception. When something taken from you, then it's just a blessing. Shorty really loved me, gave me everything she got, and I'm sorry, baby girl, if I ever broke your heart. Man, mistakes that I made, don't know if they'll fade. Moving with a heavy heart, living with the pain. Take away the shame, wash away the stain. Praying to the Lord for the days that I was Cain. Sheesh.
Long as we got each other, my nigga. Cause we build this shit on brotherhood. Long as we got each other, my nigga. Cause we build this shit on brotherhood.
Now would typically be the time we would call a brother up to state his name and his registry. La Yashala. Right, I imagine, which means to stand. Oh, Salah. I imagine, which means to stand. Wapanya Hakudam and face the east. I'm going to read the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemai, Kodash, Hayah, Shabkat, Yahweh, Malakuka, Saba'a, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashamaya, Nathananawa, Lakam, Ka, Yawam, Wasalakanawa, Kabawaknawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawakinawa, Wala'a, Babaya'anawa, Badasayawan, Abal, Hawashanawa, Maya, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahata'apara, La Awalumyum Aman. In the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. Hakat, the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Babakusha, Nathananaw, Hakat, Hakat, La Rapa'a, Kal Makala, Wakal Madawa, Hakat, La Tahar, Ha Matazarayim, Hakat, La Hakwiyam, Hamakyam, Hakat, Al Rakawa, Hatama La Garashah, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, the Wada. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Barak Lanah, Wayasha Allah, Wahab, Bayat Saparia, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Zawada Aman. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha, Ayanya, Al-Haharya, Ma'ayan, Yala'a, Isaiah, Ma'ai, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemaiah, Wa'arataza, Al-Yathan, Namawat, Regalka, Al-Yanawam, Shemarka, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shemarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yah, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashemash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayara, Balayala, Yahweh, Yasamarka, Makara, Yasamar, Apnapashka, Yahweh, Yasamar, Taza'aka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'aitha, Wa'ai, Awalam, Aman. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. So be it. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahai, Al-Damayalaka, Al-Thacharash, Wa Al-Thashakwat, Al-Kayahana, Al-Yabyaka, Yahama Yawan, Wamastanayaka, Nasta Awa, Ra'ash, Al-Imaka, Ya-Irayamwa, Sawad, Wayataya Aitazawa, Al-Tazapawanyaka, Amorwa, Lakawa, Wanakakidam, Magoya, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Awad, Kaya, Nawa'ai Tazawa, La, Yakadwa, Alyaka, Barya, Yakarakwa, Ahoya, Adawam, Wayashama Aliyam, Mawa'aba, Wahagaryam, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Halashak, I'm Yashabya, Taza War, Gam Asta War, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawat, Lavanya Lawat, Salah, Aishalaham, Kamadyan, Kasayasa Ra'a, Kayabyan, Banachor, Kwayashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayanda Ara, Hayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shayathamwa, Nadayabmawa, Ka'ira, Wakaza'aba, Wakazabah, Wakazalmanai, Kal, Nasayakamwa, Ashor, Amarwa, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Na'awa, Alahaya, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Kagalgala, Kakwash, Lapanya Raka, Ka'ach, Thala Ya Ira, Wakalahaba, Thalahat, Harya, Ka, Tharadatma, Masa Irika, Wamasa Wapaka, Thabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kuala One, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Ayai, Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Atha, Shamka, Yahawa, Labaka, Al Yawan, Al, Kal, Ha'arataza, Aman, in the English. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher also is joined with them. They have opened the children of Lot, Selah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeeb, yea, all their princes as Zebah, and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. So be it. Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shah, Wa Mayaka Allah, Wa Alahayim, Matazab Yah, Alawab Yahana, Ha Alawabyam, Ha Saranyam, Ha Kotazayanyam, Ha Kayayoyam, Wa Ha Akwakian, Yahweh, Wa Hashem Yahweh Shah, the Wala Aman. In the English, bless you Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yahana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Sar, which means to turn. Yeshavim, which means to be seated. All right, we're going to be reading starting at the book of Leviticus, chapter 14, verse 26. All right, Leviticus 14 and 26 in the Hebrew. Waman, Hashaman, Yatazak, Hakahan, Ka, Hakahan, Ha Shama'aliyah. Verse 27. Wahazah Hakahan. Ba Atazabaiwa. Hayamnayah. Man, Hashaman, Ashar, Kapwa, Shema, Salaki, Shema, all Yetta, Salaki, Hashema, all Yetta, Shabbat, Patazamian, Lapanya, Yahweh. Verse 28. Wanathan, Hakahan, Man, Hashaman, Ashar, Al, Kapwa, Al, Thanwak, Azan, Hamatahar, Hayamnayah, Wa'al, Bahan, Yadwa, Ha Yamnayah, Wa'ad, Bahan, Regalwa, Ha Yamnayah, Ad, Makwawam, Dum, Ha'asham. Verse 29. Wahanawathar, Man, Hashaman, Ashar, Al, Ka, Hakahan, Yathan, Al, Ra'ash, Hamatahar, Lakapar, Alyawa, Lapanya, Yahweh. Verse 30. Waisha, Af, Ha'achad, Man, Hatharium, Awa, Man, Banya, Hayawana, Ma'ashar, Tashayag, Yadwa. Verse 31. Ashar, Tashayag, Yadwa, Ha'achad, Hata, what's it like here? Hata'af, Wa'af, Ha'achad, Ayla, Hamanachad, Wakapar, Hakahan, Matahar, Lapanya, Yahweh. Verse 32. Za'af, Thawarath, Ashar, Bawa, Nagai, Tazarite, Ashar, La'ah, Thashayag, Yadwa. This is Yadwa, Salakia. Ba Taharathwa. All right. All right. In the English, Leviticus 14 and 26. And the priest shall pour of the oil into the and the priest shall pour of the oil into the palm of his own left hand. Verse 27. And the priest shall sprinkle with his right finger some of the oil that is in his left hand 7 times before the Most High. Verse 28. And the priest shall put of the oil that is in his hand upon the tip of the right ear of him that is to be cleansed, and upon the thumb of his right hand, and upon the great toe of his right foot, upon the place of the blood of the trespass offering. Verse 29. And the rest of the oil that is in the priest's hand he shall put upon the head of him that is to be cleansed, to make an atonement for him before the Most High. Verse 30. And he shall offer the one of the turtle doves or of the young pigeons, such as he can get. Verse 31. Even such as he is able to get, the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering with the meat offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for him that is to be cleansed before the Most High. Verse 32. This is the law of him in whom is the plague of leprosy, whose hand is not able to get that which pertaineth to his cleansing. Right, Leviticus 14 and 33 in the Hebrew. Wayadabar Yahweh al Mashah wa al Aharon la Amar. Verse 34. Kaya Taba'awa al Arataza Kanai Ashar Anya Nathan Lakam La Achaza Wanathathya Nagai Tazaraith Babayath Arataza Achaza Achazakam. Verse 35. Waba'a Ashar Lawa Habayath Wa Wahagayad La Kahan La Amar Kanagai Naraaha La Ya Babayath. Verse 36. Wa Tazawa'a. So like Wa Tazawa'a. Wa Tazawaha. Hakahan. Wapanwa. Ah. Habayath. Bataram. Yaba'a. Hakahan. Lara'awath. Af. Hanagai. Wala'a. Yatama'a. Kal. Ashar. Babayath. Wa'akar kan. Yaba'a. Hakahan. La Ra'awath. Af. Habayath. Verse 37. Right. Wara'aha, Af, Hanagai, Wahana, Hanagai, Bakwayartha, Habayath, Shaquara Roth, Yakwarakha, Wa, a dum dum tha. Wamara Ayahan, Shapal, Man, Hakwayar. Verse 38. Wayataza'a, Hakahan, Man, Habayath, Al, Pathak, Habayath, Wahasagayar, Af, Habayath, Shabaith, Yum. In verse 39. Washab, Hakahan, Bayawam, Ha Shabayaya, Wara'aha, Wahana, Pasha, Hanagai, Bakwayarath, Habayath. Right. Leviticus 14 and 33 in the English. And the Most High spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, verse 34, when ye be come into the land of Canaan, which I give to you for a possession, and I put the plague of leprosy in a house of the land of your possession, verse 35, and he that owneth the house shall come and tell the priest, saying, it seemeth to me that there is as it were a plague in the house. Verse 36. Then the priest shall command that they empty the house before the priest go into it to see the plague, that all that is in the house be not made unclean. And afterward the priest shall go in to see the house. Verse 37. And he shall look on the plague, and behold, if the plague be in the walls of the house with hollow strakes, greenish or reddish, which in sight are lower than the wall. Verse 38. Then the priest shall go out of the house to the door of the house and shut up the house 7 days. Verse 39. And the priest shall come again the 7th day and shall look, and behold, if the plague spread in the walls of the house. All right, Leviticus 14 and 40 in the Hebrew. Wa tazawaha, hakahan, wa chalataza, wa chalatazawa, af, ha abanyam, ashar, slaki bahan, hanagai, Wahashalya Kawa. Aham. It's like an Ahan. Al Mahawataza. La Ayar. Al Maquam. Tama. Verse 41. Wa'ath, Habayath, Yakwatazai, Mabayath, Sabiyab, Washaparwa, Salaki, Washapakwa, Af, Ha'ipar, Ashar, Hakwatazawa, Mahawataza, La Ayar, Al, Maquam, Tama. Verse 42. Walakwakwa, Abanyam, Acharwath, Acharwath, Wahabayaawa, Al, Thachath, Ha'abanyam, Wa'ipar, Achar, Yaquach, Latach, Salaki, Watach, Af, Habayath. Verse 43. Wa'am, Yashawab, Hanagai, Parach, Babayath, Achar, Chalataza, Af, Ha'abanyam, Wa'acharya, Hakwatazawath, Af, Habayath, Wa'acharya, Hatawach. Verse 44. Waba hakahan wara'aha wahana pasha hanagai babayath tazarai mama arath, it's like mama artha hawa'a babayath tama hawa'a. Verse 45. Wanathatazah af habayath af abanyawa wa'af itazayawa wa'af kal ipar habayath wahawatazaya'a al mahawataza la'ayar al makwam like in makwam tama'a. In verse 46, wahaba'a al habayath kal yamya hasagayar athwa yatama'a aid haibar. All right. All right, Leviticus 14 and 40 in English. Then the priest shall command that they take away the stones in which the plague is, and they shall cast them. Then they shall cast them into an unclean place without the city. Verse 41. And he shall cause the house to be scraped within round about, and they shall pour out the dust that they scrape off without the city into an unclean place. Verse 42. And they shall take other stones and put them in the place of those stones, and he shall take other mortar and shall plaster the house. Verse 43. And if the plague come again and break out in the house, after that he hath taken away the stones, and after he had scraped the house, and after it is plastered, verse 44, then the priest shall come and look, and behold, if the plague be spread in the house, it is a fretting leprosy in the house. It is unclean. Verse 45. And he shall break down the house, the stones of it, and the timber thereof, and all the mortar of the house, and he shall carry them forth out of the city into an unclean place. Verse 46. Moreover, he that goeth into the house, all while that it is shut up, shall be unclean until the even. All right. Leviticus 14 and 47 in the Hebrew. Wahashakab, Babayath, Yakabas, Af, Bagadua, Wahaakal, Babayath, Yakabas, Af, Bagadua. Verse 48. Wa'am ba'a yaba'a hakahan wara'aha ha slaki wahana la'a pasha hanagai babayath akarya ha hatach af habayath watahar Hakahan, Af, Habayath, Kayah, Narapah. So like it had a guy. Verse 49. Walakwach ha la chata'a af habaya shatya tazaparya wa aitaza araz wa shunya tawala'aith tawala'aitha wa azab. Verse 50. Washachat af hatazapar ha'achaf al kalya charash al mayam chayayam. Verse 51. Walakwach al, so like an af, aitazah, ha'araz, wa'af, ha'azab, wa'af, shunya, thawala'aitha, wa'af, tazapar, ha'chaya, watabal, a thumb, badam, hatazapar, hashachawata, wabayam, wabayam, hachayayam, wahaza al, habayath, shabai, hayamyam. Verse 52. Wachata'a af, habayath, badam, hatazapawar, waba mayam, hachayayam, wabatazapar, hachaya, waba'aitaza, like waba'aitaza, ha'araz, waba'azab, waba'shanya, ha'tawala'aitha. All right. Leviticus 14 and 47 in the English. And he that lieth in the house shall wash his clothes, and he that eateth in the house shall wash his clothes. Verse 48. And if the priest shall come in and look upon it, and behold, the plague hath not spread in the house after the house was plastered, then the priest shall proclaim the house clean, because the plague is healed. Verse 49. And he shall take to cleanse the house 2 birds, and cedar wood, and scarlet, and hyssop. Verse 50. And he shall kill one of the birds in the earthen vessel over running water. Verse 51. And he shall take the cedar wood, and the hyssop, and the scarlet, and the living bird, and dip them in the blood of the slain bird, and in the running water, and sprinkle the house 7 times. Verse 52. And he shall cleanse the house with the blood of the bird, and with the running water, and with the living bird, and with the cedar wood, and with the hyssop, and with the scarlet. Verse 53. But he shall let go the living bird out of the city into the open field, and make an atonement for the house, and it shall be clean. Right? Leviticus 14 and 54 in the English. Za'ath. Thara. Lakal. Nagai. Tazaraith. Wala Nathak. Verse 55. Wala Tazaraith. Habagad. Wala Bayath. Verse 56. Wala Ashaf, Salakia, Wala Sha'af, Wala Sapakaf, Wala Baharath. Verse 57. La Hawarath. By Yawam, Hatama, Waba Yawam, Hatahar, Za'af, Thawarath, Tazarai. Salaki. All right. Leviticus chapter 15, verse 1. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Wa'al, Aharon, La'amar. Verse 2. Dabar, Wa'al, Bunya, Yasha'ala, Wa'amarat, Wa'amartham, Alham, Ayash, Kaya, Yahaya, Zab, Ma Basharwa, Zarabwa, Tama'ah, Hawa'ah. Verse 3. Waza'ah, Thahaya, Tama'athwa, Bazawabwa, Rar, Basharwa, Af, Zawabwa, Af, Awa, Chatham, all right. Chathumium. No. Hachathium. That's it. Basharwa. Bawa Salaki. Ma Zawabwa. Tama'athwa. Hawa'ah. Leviticus 14 and 54 in the English. This is the law for all manner of plague of leprosy and scald. Verse 55. And for the leprosy of a garment and of a house, verse 56, and for a rising, and for a scab, and for a bright spot, verse 57, to teach when it is unclean and when it is clean. This is the law of leprosy. Leviticus chapter 15, verse 1. And the Most High spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying, verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel and say unto them, when any man hath a running issue out of his flesh, because of his issue he is unclean. Verse 3, and this shall be his uncleanness in his issue, whether his flesh run with his issue or his flesh be stopped from his issue, it is his uncleanness. All right. Leviticus 15 and 4 in the Hebrew. Ka mashakab, ashar, yashakab, alyawa, hazab, yatama, wakab, hakalia, ashar, yashab, alyawa, yatama. Verse 5. Wa'ayash, ashar, yagai, bamashakabwa, yakabas, bagadyua, wa rachataza, bayawam, watama'a, I rob. Verse 6. Waha yashab al hakalia ashar yashab al yawa hazab yakabas bagadyawa wa rachataza bamayam watama'a ha'ibad. Verse 7. Wahanagai babashar hazab yakabas bagadyua wa rachataza bamayam watama'a I rob. Verse 8. Wakaya yarak hazab batawar wa kabas bagadyua wa rachataza bamayam wa tama'a I rob. All right, verse 9. Wakal hamarakab ashar yarakab alyawa hazab yatama'a salak. Okay, so like in verse 10. Wakal Hanagai Bakal Ashar Yahaya Thakafyawa Yatama'a I rob Waha Wahanawashah Awakma. Awakma. Ya Kabas. Bagadyawa. Wa Rachataza. Bamayam. Wa Tama'a. I. Ha Ira. All right. Leviticus 14:4 in the English. Every bed whereon he lieth, start that over. Every bed whereon he lieth that hath the issue is unclean, and everything whereon he sitteth shall be unclean. Verse 5. And whosoever toucheth his bed shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until the evening. Verse 6. And he that sitteth on anything whereon he that hath the issue shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until the evening. Verse 7. And he that toucheth the flesh of him that hath the issue shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until the evening. Verse 8. And if he that hath the issue spit upon him that is clean, then he shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until the evening. Verse 9. And whatsoever, and what saddle soever he rideth upon that he hath the issue shall be unclean. Verse 10. And whosoever toucheth anything that was under him shall be unclean until the evening. And he that beareth any of those things shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until the evening. All right. I imagine just as up here. La Yasha'ala. Right? Majum, which means to stand. Wapanya Hakudam, and face the east. We'll do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodach, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'a, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza. Ba'arataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathananawa, Lakam, Ka, Yawam, Wasalachna, Kabawachna, Kasalachna, Kabawakyana, Wala'a, Tabaya'ana, Banasaya one, Abal, Hawashana, Maya, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatapara, La Awalumium, Aman. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bahashem Yahawashah, Babakushah, Nathanana, Hakak, Larapa'ah, Kal Makala, Wakal Madawa, Hakak, Latahor, Parmatazarai, Hakak, Lahakwiyam, Haimakiam, Hakak, Aarakawa, Hatama'ala, Lagarasha, Bahashem Yahawashah, the Wada Aman. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahawashah, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, Barak Lanau, Wa Yasha'ala, Waha, by Yah-Sapari, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, the water Amun. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew, Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahaharya, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Izarya, Ma'ay, Yahweh, Aksha, Shemaiah, Wa'arakazah, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al-Yanawam, Shemarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashun, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shemarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yamyanka, Yamamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarach, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamar, Makal Yashamar, Afnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'afka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'itha, Wa'ai, Awalam, Amma. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. So be it. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahai, Al Damayalaka, Al Thacharash, Wa Al Thashakwat, Al Kayahana, Awayabyaka, Yahama Yawan, Wamashanayaka, Nasha'awa, Ra'ash, Al Imaka, Ya Arayamwa, Sawa, Wayadaya Tazawa, Al Tazakawanyaka, Amorwa, Lakawa, Wanakakida, Magoya, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Iwa, Kaya, Nawa Tazawa, La, Yahadwa, Alyaka, Baryak, Yakarakwa, Ahoya, Adawam, Wayashama Aliyah, Mawa'aba, Wahagaria, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Palashah, I'm Yashabya, Tazawar, Gam Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Salakia, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Aishalaham, Kamadya, Kasaya Sara'a, Kayabian, Banahor, Kwayashwa, Nashamadwa, Bayanda Ara, Hayawa, Dama, La Adama, Shagathamwa, Nadayabawa, Ka'ibra, Wakaza'aba, Wakazabak, Wakazalmana, Ka Nasayakamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Naya Rasha, Lanawa, Na'awa, Alahaya, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Kagagala, Kakwash, Lapanya Raha, Ka'ash, Thaba'ira Ya'ira, Wakalahaba, Thalahat, Harya, Khan, Tharadatma, Wasta Iraka, Wabasta Wapaka, Thabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kualawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Aya'ai, Wayahaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayada'aiwa, Kaya, Atha, Shamka, Yahawa, Labaka, Al Yawan, Al, Kal, Ha'aratazah, Aman. In the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Say Lot, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kistan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Ored and like Zeed. Yea, all their princes as Zebah and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. So be it. Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shah. Wa Mayaka Allah. Wa Allah Hayim. Matazab Ya'ah. Allah Wap Yahana. Ha Allah Wapyam. Ha Saranyam. Ha Kotazayanyam. Ha Kayayoyam. Wa Ha Wapyan. Yahweh. Wa Hashem Yahweh Shah. The Wada Amman. In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yahana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. The curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations, and their drug dealers, court systems, prison systems, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Comitazi, the alternative lifestyle movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA, space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, all ICE agents, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channels and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief and the unalive. Let Yahweh, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you always, so be it. Star, which means to turn. All right. This concludes the service. Sisters can be seated. Yeshabian. All right. Men of Israel, we're going to give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Matan Shabbat. Admon. Barak. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shabarakatah. Yadramatah. Sar, which means to turn. Sisters, Imadian, which means to stand. Men of Israel, going to give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Matan Shabbat. Imadian. Barak. Yahweh Shema Alatha Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Yadramatah. Class dismissed.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we